So your test is over now. Fine. It just took 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes hardly to finish this over. Now let's move on to next topic. That is your poem. Very first poem, My Mother at 66. So if you need to note down, kindly note down the points. Note down the points. Fine. So first of all, My Mother at 66. You have to remember the age. Then it is written by Kamala Das, an Indian poetess. The concept or the theme she has written about is, she has a childhood fear of losing her mother because her mother is growing older at the age of 66. Her mother has started looking pale, dull. She will be making comparison of her mother's face with the dead body, also with the corpse. Fine. Then she will be comparing. We'll be discussing the poetic devices also. So basic idea is, yes, beta, please listen, Anshul, and let him listen also. Please, I don't want to name anyone. So this is the learning going on. Let's do it. So the thing is, main concept is she is driving from parents' home to Cochin. You can get a question on MCQ on this also. Fine. So you should pay attention. So she was driving from parents' home to Cochin airport. It means after visiting her parents, she's going back to her other, you can say she's having, what do we call that? Pre-engagements. Fine. She's busy somewhere else. Maybe she's working somewhere else. They have not mentioned. But other priorities, other commitments are there in life that we cannot sit at home. After finishing your +2, you will be also, many of you will be going abroad or doing something else to other cities. Fine. So we have, when commitments, we have to leave our family. So that is the case of this poet also, Kamala Das, that she's driving from parents' home to Cochin airport after visiting their parents. And it is the last Friday morning. She has mentioned. Fine. And this is, poetess saw her, and I'm going to just explain the poem in detail. Yes, Rana Gurjit, am I audible to you? So driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me, by my side. So mother was accompanying her in the car. She was sitting beside her. And I saw my mother beside me, doze open mouthed. Fine. Dozing is when somebody is in the sleep mode. Sometimes while traveling, we just try to sleep. Fine. So her mother is dozing, her mouth is opened, and she's, when a person dies also, the mouth remains open. So she immediately was gripped with the feeling of fear. You can come here or you can go at the last. You please go at the last. So she was gripped with the feeling of fear. Find that she started comparing her mother's face with that of a dead body, a corpse, C-O-R-P-S-E. Clear? So open mouth, her face Asian like that of a corpse. Underline this, Asian like that of a corpse. This is the device of simile. Clear? Poetic device, literary device, one and same thing. So simile is used here. This is a spelling. Clear? She has compared her mother's face with the corpse. Asian like means very dull, lifeless, as if she's no more. So she's looking like that only because of her age, growing age. And realized with the pain. And after looking at the face of her mother, she was gripped with the feeling of fear again, which was her childhood fear already. And that she was as old as she looked, but soon put that thought away. So when she looked at the mother's face, she was realized with the pain, she was gripped with pain that my mother is looking very old and dull and pale. Yes, she is at the age of 66, as old as she looked. Fine, and she has become old also, but soon put that thought away. So she was trying to console herself. She tried to put that thought away. She wanted to channelize herself. When negative thoughts come, it's up to us. We want to keep on brooding upon it, or we want to concentrate on something else to stop thinking about it. So she wanted to negative thoughts to stop. So that's why she channelized herself. She wanted to put that thought away of negative thought of losing her mother soon, and looked out at young trees sprinting. Sprinting is running backward movement. Sprinting is running otherwise. When we move forward in the car or any other vehicle, it seems that all the objects are running back. It seems, but it is not happening actually. So she wanted to, there is metaphorical meaning of this thing also. Actually, the time is running so fast, we cannot catch any moment. The way they are moving forward in a car, she's losing her back, her memories, her childhood, her mother has lost the age. So time has fled so fast. This is the metaphorical meaning. Fine. That she looked out at young trees sprinting. Why they have used the word young? Outside, she is looking at the young trees. Inside, the old lady is sitting. So this is a contrast. Young versus old. Clear? Then rushing back, sprinting means the merry children spilling out of their homes. Merry means happy children, joyful children. They are coming out of, spilling out of their homes. Fine. And again, why children? Young children, again, they have just to make contrast between the two, children versus old age, childhood versus old age. Clear? But after the airport's security check, now, after reading this line, we get to know she has reached the airport now. Clear? After this, so many muddled head, you can say, a lot of thoughts going on. She was scared firstly after looking at the mother's face. Then she tried to put that thought away by looking outside. She looked at the opposite age children and young trees, how time fled. And then finally she reached, with such thoughts, she reached the airport. Now, after airport security check, when your luggage is being checked, then it takes time, that process. Standing a few yards away. So she was standing a few yards away from her mother and her security check was going on. I looked again at her wan pale. Again, she looked at the lifeless, dull face of her mother. She already tried to put that thought away, but she could not help herself. Again, she looked at her face as a late winter's moon. Again, simile is used here. Whenever as or like will be there, whenever a comparison is made by using the word as and like, it means it is a simile. Fine. Firstly, looking like corpse tha, now as a late winter's moon. So both are similes. So she compares the face of her mother now with the moon, not with the moon, particularly with winter's moon. Why winter's moon? Because in winter there is fog. Moon is foggy. You cannot get the look of the moon. You cannot have the view of the moon clear. So moon looks very dull due to the fog. So in that way, her mother is also growing old, and at one stage, obviously she will die. So she's actually thinking of that. Again, she looked at her dull, pale face as a late winter's moon and felt that old familiar ache. Ache means pain, A-C-H-E. Again, she was gripped with the feeling of losing her mother. Again, she was feeling bad. My childhood's fear. What is the childhood fear? Yes, Daman, tell me. What is the childhood fear of the poetess? That she might die at any time. That is her childhood fear of, a child. It's very difficult to live without mother. So this is a childhood for whenever a mother goes even out of the room, a child cries. So child doesn't know mother is going out of the room. For him, mother is going away. You compare with that. When a toddler is there, when a 1 or 2 year old child, they cannot get separated easily from their mothers. So they start crying because they do not understand mother is in the kitchen or in the next room. Going out of the room means mother is out of sight, means mother is away from me. But when you are an adult, you can understand, you see your parents, you have seen your parents working so hard now. There will be a time when you will be in the middle age, you will be seeing your parents growing older, then you will realize how difficult it is to think, to have such thoughts. Fine. So what happens here? She was gripped with the familiar pain, my childhood fear, but all I said was, see you soon, Amma. Amma is mother. See you soon. Last parting words. What are the last parting words of the poetess? See you soon, Amma. Fine. And why did she use that particular word, see you soon, Amma? Anybody can tell me? Hansika, बोलो. Yes. She wants to. She wanted to see her again. So this is the reason. She's actually giving assurance to herself, positivity to herself and to her mother as well, that yes, I'm going to see you soon. Rather than bidding bye, she's saying see you soon. This is the actual way of parting. Hope is there to meet the person again. So all I said was see you soon, Amma, and all I said kya hai? See you soon, parting words. All I did, what was the last action of the gesture of the poetess? Poetess only smiles in the end. And now this, what does this smile indicate? Samyak, please tell me. First is she wants to hide her fear and pain. That's why she smiles. Second, she would see her mother again. Hope is there. That's why she's smiling. Yes, many interpretations can be come out of it. And she's smiling to hide her fear. She's smiling in the helplessness of the situation. She cannot stay with her mother. She has prior commitments. Fine. If she stays there, she will be losing that thing. If she goes there, she's losing the time which she can spend with her mother. So in life, there are circumstances we have to cooperate with. Fine. We have to, sacrifice one thing over the other. This is life. So that's why she's smiling in helplessness. Which poetic device is used here? Smile and smile and smile. Yes. Yes, Gaurav, very good. Repetition. When a word is repeated, that is repetition. When a sound is repeated, consonant sound. Let me tell you that poetic device also. अगर कोई sound इसमें है नहीं है वैसे, alliteration is that. Okay. अगर word repeat हुआ in this poem, what is there? Repetition. Smile and smile and smile. Alliteration is, what is alliteration? Alliteration is when a consonant sound is repeated. Consonant sound B, D, K, A, E, I, O, U को छोड़ के. Rest are consonants. Fine, 21 consonants are there. So when consonant sound is repeated, that is alliteration. When vowel sound is repeated, what do you call that? No, that is something else. Onomatopoeia, you are saying? Anaphora, that is assonance. Assonance is the word for that. Okay, anaphora, I will tell you later. Fine, assonance is the word. If A, E, I, O, U, when vowel sound is repeated, that is not mentioned here. Just I'm telling for the sake of knowledge. Fine, Hanji. Hyperbole kya hota hai? Let me tell you that also. That is not here, but yes, that was there in your exam. Hyperbole is exaggeration of the things. वहाँ पे option the exaggeration. You mentioned that. Exaggeration is the explanation of hyperbole. Fine, if I say that I'll pluck the stars for you and I'll gift you. That is exaggeration of the things. That is hyperbole. When बड़ा चढ़ा के जिसको कह देते हैं. Fine, that is the exaggeration is the example of hyperbole. Okay, is it clear to you now? So we'll be doing whenever it comes in the poem. Clear to all of you? What is the, now you tell me what is the central idea of the poem? Yes. बहुत दिनों बाद आए हो, please बोलो. Central idea of the poem is My Mother at 66. What is the central idea or theme of the poem? In a very simple words, I'm saying whatever you feel like. Everybody knows, I know, but there are lack of words or confidence maybe. You want to speak or not? Amitoj, can you tell me? Don't hesitate in speaking. Let me tell you. Yes. Very good. You know that answer. Theme of the poem is. Bell हो गई, कितनी खुशी हुई ना? That is the age-old bell हो गई. My turn is, but I will not leave you. Okay. Rana Gujit, have you sent me the test? I have not checked. Okay. So, okay, beta. Fine.